Selam YouTube, hepiniz hoş geldiniz. Bugün sizlerle beraber The Witcher'e kaldığımız yerden devam ediyoruz. Hepinize iyi seyirler dilerim. Şimdi hemen devam edelim. Bir kayıt daha oluşturalım. Tamam diyelim ve ilerleyelim. Göreceğiz bakalım. Umarım bir sıkıntı yaratmayacağız. Bu durum bize. Yani hikayenin sonunu kötü bir şekilde etkileyecek bir şey yapmayalım da. Benim derdim o yani. Onun sesi orada az geliyor. Nedenini ben de bilmiyorum. Bana da az geliyor. O ara sahnelerde o kısa anlatılar nedense böyle ya çok kısık. Nedenini bilmiyorum. Tek bende değil, başkalarında da öyleymiş. Evet. Geldik. Şu ışığı takip edeceğiz. Demişlerdi zaten öncesinde. Bu ışığı takip et. Bu seni Ciri'ye götürecek demişti. Burası hikaye dışında bir bölge muhtemelen ya. Yani burası aynen hikayenin dışında bir bölge. Oyun ondan dolayı onu dedi. Burada mı? Göreceğiz bakalım. Lan gene mi siz? Oğlum ne çektim sizden ya? Yürü git. Bin bakayım. Aynen, sol taraf gitti. Sol yukarıda zaten gösteriyor tekne hasarını. Aa, şu da gelecek şimdi. Muhtemelen atlayıp. Ya vuramadık. Çıksana yavrum. Çık sudan. Hadi. Tekneyi yedi bitirdi yaratık. Heh. Oh. Gitti yarısı teknenin. Ha iyi, tamam, zaten bitmiş. Tamam. Buradan sonrasını aynen. Buradan sonrasını artık buradan gideceğiz. Önemli değil bu saatten sonra ya. Problem değil. Vurma. Nereye gidiyoruz? Ha, buraya mı? Bu evde mi saklı? Saklanıyor.
Locked. Anybody in there? Damn. I'm not gonna hurt you. Open up.
Oh, you blew our fucking cover. Who are you? What do you want?
Siz kimsiniz?
They call me Geralt. Who are you?
Oh, is that Witcher? I heard the ballad about this and that sorceress. What's her name?
Shut it.
Yennefer. Sorceress's name is Yennefer of Vengerberg.
Hi, that's it. Her eyes flashing lightning. Her heart an icy bed.
Sahire. Büyücü demek işte.
You there, outside the door. Geralt, that right?
Yeah, Geralt.
Listen, Geralt, let's cut to the thick of it. We survived a shipwreck recently. Beasts from the depths ate some of my lads, and the rest of us found shelter here.
Evet.
Not too special that, as dangers litter this isle, but it does go to explain why we're a wee bit distrustful.
Onu anladım.
Size zarar vermeyeceğim.
Got nothing to fear from me.
Said the fox to the gathering geese. I've lost too many mates already. I won't risk it. I can't.
Open the door, or I'll open it myself.
You try. These hinges, this lock, they'll withstand anything. Of course, you can always come back with a platoon of engineers, a battering ram, and a hackman locksmith. Rider threats. Who's all in one cart? Would you better to help each other than argue?
All right. What do you want?
I want you to find our mates. Ivo, Ferenc, and Gaspar. They ventured off, but they're on the Isle missing, and probably lost. Help them. Help me. Please. If anyone can find them, I know you can.
Nerede bulurum onları?
Ivo. Where do I look?
Agent insisted he'd explore the caves to the east. Tried to knock it out his head. Literally. Bugger wouldn't budge.
Öbürün nerede?
Gaspard. Where'll I find him?
He said it was defeatist to sit and wait to be rescued. We had to take action, or at least he did. Claimed to have spotted a lantern out to sea, so he said he'd climb the highest peak to look out for ships.
Aynen, deniz fenerini gördük zaten.
Where'd Ferenc go?
West, in search of a ship that's said to be out there.
Ferenc, he's handy. Thought I might fix it up. Make you see one thing.
All right. See if I can
Başka şansım yok. Bulacağım onları artık. Yapacak bir şey yok. Evet. Şimdi yakınmış biri. Gideyim de bulayım onu. Gelin la buraya. Aşağı düşme, aşağı düşme. Geralt, aşağı düşme. Neredeler bakalım şimdi. Tamam. Biri burada. Sesi geliyor. Lan çamur attı kafama. Bu cadıların lootunu alalım.
Aman!
Hah burada.
Am I ever pleased to see you?
Talk to your friends. Come down.
Right. I'm coming. You lucky devil, you. You know, I've one regret. That...
Geri zekalı. Ölmedi o. Aa öldü. Salak. Geri zekalı. Salak düştü öldü ya. Cüce mi bu? Cüce bunlar. Bir tanesi gitti. Gerizekalı ya. Ha, deniz feneri burada. Ben bu deniz fenerine gelmiştim önceden. Hatırlıyorum bu deniz fenerini. Veya buna benzer bir deniz fenerine geldim. Bakayım. Aynen buna gelmemişim ben. Gelmiş olsam alırdım bunları. Başka bir deniz feneri. Vallahi hiç bilmiyorum nasıl çıkmış oraya. Hadi çıkmış da salak düştü öldü ya. Çok iyiydi ama ya. Çıksana. Geralt. Heh.
Stop your scampering, you tease.
Hey.
Sen ne yapıyorsun
wake
la
up.
burada?
Shoo. Back to bed, Nibbles.
Wake up.
What's happening? Who are you?
I'm Geralt. You and your friends. What's your story?
Rabbinick and Company. Real estate appraisal, insurance.
Belki ölebilir bu
mass
da.
event organization. Gaspard Sutter.
Aha, uykucu şirini mi bulduk?
Even
Öbürü
slept
sakar
through that
şirindi
storm.
o zaman. Ölen.
It's a shame so many died.
Any chance you've seen an ashen-haired woman around here?
Here? Nay, not a soul. But a lot passes me by.
O benim de uykumu götürür. Hani ne güzel esniyorsun öyle.
Your friends asked me to find you, Ferenc and Ivo.
I'm afeard they're dead. Some horror swarmed Ivo, saw it with my own eyes. And Ferenc, I heard him. A blood-curdling cry, then the roar of a beast.
Let's get back to the hut. I'll protect you along the way.
Shame about the lads, really, but what can you do? Come on. But I should warn you, I suffer from narcolepsy, meaning...
I know what it means. Don't worry, I'll keep you awake.
Off we go then.
Ne güzel esniyor ama ya. Bildiğin adam uyuyacak. Ulan tepedeki sandıkta bir şey var mıydı? Sen burada beni bir beklesene. Ben ona bakarım bir. Varmış. Bunları silahlara takıyoruz. Güç taşları. Gerçi elimde bir sürü var da. Olsun. Satarız en kötü ihtimalle fazlasını. Tamam. Gel bakayım. Uykucu Şirin. Gelmiyor musun? Ha gel. Tamam. Gel hadi. Aa uyudu salak.
Come on, get up.
Oh, Nibbles, you's a naughty kitty, aren't you? All right, I'm up.
Kalksana hadi. Biz bunu da eve götüremeyiz, ben diyeyim.
Almost nothing.
Bu da uyuma sevdasına ölecek yolda.
A common characteristic of enchanted islands.
You think it's enchanted?
It's the one thing I'm sure of.
Bug oldu işte ya. Rampada düştü ya. Kafası toprağın içine girdi. Ayağı toprağın içine girdi. Ondan oldu. Vurma bana. Bilmem. Gel bakalım. Olabilir. Tamam neyse geldik. Gel hadi. Gel. Tamam. Okudum. Ya ardla çıkarılabilir, doğru. Troll mü var? Yok.
Tried to flee the fiend. Stubby legs, too slow.
You like that silver?
Muhtemelen kulaklık yoktur ya. Körlük veriyordu ya. Tamam. Şimdi Witcher Can, ha hoş geldin bu arada. Hoş geldin. Şimdi şu silahı bir tamir edelim. Loot'u nerede? Ha. Tamam. Bu gene mi uyuyor? Lan.
Wake up.
Right. Just a wee bit longer.
Get up.
So, what is it brought you to this strange place?
Looking for someone.
Here?
Gel hadi gel.
Just kind of turned out that way.
Not too keen on talking about it, are you?
Not really.
This place seems safe enough. Just be sure and come back. And make it quick, eh? Not that much to see here.
Şimdi git istediğin kadar uyu içeride. Tam bu burada bekleyecek. Ben öbürünü alıp geleceğim. Lan buradaymış. Dibinden geçmişiz, görmemişiz ya. Neyse. Kulübeye dön. Dibinden geçmişim, görmemişim. Tamam.
Brought you your friend.
So, let's hear him then.
Wake up.
I'm awake.
Gaspard, stand back. I'm opening the door.
Gaspard! Ha! You seem a bit muddled.
Muddled. A bit drowsy, that's all.
What of the others?
Found one near a monster's den. He was already dead, sadly. Saw another fall from a cliff. Broke his neck.
Shit. Raverick told me to have an eye on the snot. 'Twas his nephew. Thanks for helping, and sorry I didn't trust you.
Oh, everything's gone wrong. What'll we do now?
Got a boat. You can leave with me, but I need to find someone first.
An ashen-haired lass?
Yes.
Oh, dreadful sorry.
Ne oldu? Neden üzgünsün?
What do you mean?
She's cold. Spirits left her.
Must have passed shortly before we found her.
Let's wait by the boat.
Tam 7 cüceler, Pamuk Prenses ve 7 cüceler hikayesi gibi olmuş. Kızı bulmuşlar, kızı içeride ölü zannediyorlar. Öpeydiniz bir taneniz, belki uyanırdı. Ben mi öpeceğim? Ha burada. Sonunda bulduk ya. 100 saattir arıyoruz. On bir şey yanlış yaptık da ölmesine mi sebep olduk? Bilmiyorum. Bir şey yanlış yaptık da ölmesine mi sebep olduk? Anlamadım şu anda. Spoiler vermesek ama güzel olur. Ben de. Dedim bir şey yanlış yaptık da ölmesine mi sebep olduk dedim. İyi. Tamam.
Guess not all of Vesemir's teachings have receded into oblivion.
A witcher can forget to eat, to drink, to breathe even. But a witcher never ever forgets to care for his blade.
Yeah, I used to repeat that incessantly. Never tired of doing it either.
What creature was it?
Huh? Creature?
One that gave you the scar over your left eye. It's new. I don't remember it.
Souvenir from the cockatrice of Spala. Another addition to the collection. Nothing special. Yours has healed beautifully, though.
Avalach. He prepared some special ointments for me. But that was before the curse gripped him. Wonder where he is now.
We lifted the
Laneti
curse.
kaldırdık. Hadi gidelim.
He's at Kaer Morhen, waiting for you.
Are you serious? You must be. You'd not jest about something like that. A nice thing to wake up to.
You trust him?
Avalach? He's not let me down to date. Not once.
Arch neden buna yardım etmiş? Onu merak ettim. Dur bakayım.
Sages have never been fond of humans.
He doesn't do it for me. It's about my power. As if it could ever be about anything else. Avalach tried to teach
Beyaz
me
Kedi
how to control
bunun
my
kızı
mind.
gibi.
He was
Ondan
also
dolayı
making
zaten
sure I didn't fall into
peşindeydi.
Eridan's hands.
Bunu o eğitti.
What's Eridan after? What's he want from you?
What everyone wants. Control of my powers.
Ve bir gün kayboldu işte.
His
Onun peşine
homeworld faces
düştü.
annihilation.
Onu bulmak için bulduk
Eridan's
sonunda.
decided to invade ours. Brilliant, wouldn't you say? Can't achieve much on his own, so he needs to bring an army. Except his navigators can't possibly move him and thousands of NL between planes. Their abilities won't allow it.
Whereas yours will.
Exactly. And if I die in the process, well, that's a necessary sacrifice.
How do you ever start traveling with Avalach?
As soon as I had left you and Yen on the Isle of Avalon, I found myself pursued. Eredin and his Red Riders were on my heels. I fled through many worlds, many times. They came very close to catching me once. It was then that Avalok appeared, out of nowhere. He found a portal and took us to a world where Eredin couldn't find us for, oh, perhaps half a year.
The world where Eredin couldn't find you. What was it like?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
Try me.
People there had metal in their heads, waged war from a distance, using things similar to megascopes. And there were no horses. Everyone had their own flying ship instead.
Ciri, stop fooling around.
Told you wouldn't believe me. We should have stayed there.
So why'd you return?
I thought the hunt had lost my scent for good. I thought I was safe. Besides, I wanted to find you. You and Yennefer.
You were looking for us, we were looking for you. Times I thought you were just a step away. Other times, felt like I was going around in circles.
I'm not surprised. There were times I fled pell-mell headfirst and forward.
Her şeyi anlat diyelim. Zamanımız var.
Step by step.
Eredin located us mere moments after we landed on Ardskellig. Soon after, he and his riders surrounded us.
Tamam.
I thought it was over, the end. Turned out Eredin had other plans. He produced the phylactery.
Onu da anlatır muhtemelen.
Fog enveloped us.
Buraya zaten Avalok getirmiş onu. Dün bir tane yaratık vardı ya, içinden elf çıkmıştı bir tane. Onun büyüsünü bozmuştuk, lanetini de. O adam getirmiş buraya zaten.
But Avalok refused to succumb without a fight. He cast a spell that wrought havoc in the hunt's ranks.
And in a full half of a forest on Ardskellig.
Yet it also gave us time to flee. Avalok opened a portal. I leapt in. He was supposed to follow right behind me, but something went awry. Impaired by the curse, he failed to reach the portal in time. We had agreed that if anything went wrong and we were separated, we would meet at his hideout in Velen.
But you failed to meet there.
Yes, we failed to. Once through the portal, instead of at Avalok's hideout, I landed right in the middle of Crookback Bog.
Bu hikaye, DLC görevleri sonra yapacağım. Onlara hiçbirine başlamadım daha.
You know he took me hunting.
Bu ana hikaye.
I killed a wild boar with my sword.
I heard.
A coincidence, really. I had no desire to hunt that day, but it felt wrong to refuse. I'd taken nothing remotely resembling a hunting weapon. I simply hadn't intended to hunt. I was wandering through the forest, breathing deep the air. And then I heard a strange sound. Unsettling.
Boar attacked you?
Mm-hmm. Big as a bison, and lumbering straight at me. And all I had was my sword. Had to manage.
Did just fine, judging by how the Baron's men remember it.
Simple soldiers, the whole lot. But we got along splendidly. A shame I had to leave. Flee. But I didn't want to bring the wild hunt down on them. Apart from which, I knew by then the curse was progressing. So instead of looking for Avalok, I decided to find you and Yen.
So how'd you even meet a man like Whoreson Jr.?
You and Yennefer were nowhere to be found, and I needed someone who could fix the phylactery. No ordinary craftsman would do. I needed a mage, one with extraordinary powers. Dandelion took it upon himself to help me. It was as if his honor depended on it. He arranged a meeting with a mage, but it proved a trap set by the temple guard.
Yani oraları biliyoruz.
Failed to mention that.
Hepsini.
Probably didn't want to worry you. Later, we learned the guard did that sort of thing regularly, in the hope of nabbing anyone who collaborated with mages. We needed to find another way. That was clear. Then Dandelion said he knew a man who owned a piece of Novigrad, as he put it, could do more than others. He was certain to know someone who could fix the phylactery.
Orson Jr.
Mm-hmm. I suspected it might not be the best idea, but I was desperate. I had no choice.
You suspected right. Orson was not the ideal partner in crime.
Damned simpleton got it in his head that we cheated him and kidnapped Dudu.
Who you promptly freed only to have to flee to Temple Isle. Great idea.
We hadn't planned it. Had no time to consider. We just bolted. I didn't even realize the guardsmen were driving me into a trap. Suddenly there I was, and I knew I had to disappear.
Portal açıp kaçtı zaten.
And that's when you landed back in Skellige.
The shore of Hindisfjall. The first pleasant place that came to mind. Hjalmar and I used to swim there.
Wait, so you actually wound up there by accident? I thought you and Avalok had arranged something.
No, he simply sensed me use my power. Just as Eredin can sense where I am, where I travel. In fact, Eredin arrived soon after I did. His riders in tow. Once again, things happened quickly. Lofoten, the hunt's attack, my flight. And then, dreams. Just dreams.
What did you dream? I've had nothing but nightmares lately. Pretty horrible.
Likewise, for the most part. In one, a monster grown from a stillborn child chased you. Ugh, that was horrible. Had a few nice dreams. For example, in one we sat around a fire, drinking good wine, and all around people danced and laughed.
I like that one a lot better.
Me too. But these dreams, and the others, ended in some tower. No matter what I dream, in the end, I would enter a tower.
Recognize it? Know where it might be?
Not sure. I don't think so, but there was something familiar about it. And something terrifying.
Kule,
the tower
hangi
was
kule ya?
stark and dead. But at the same time, I felt I had to enter it.
Did you?
No. Dreams all ended with me searching for the entrance. And the last time, instead of the tower, I saw your grizzled face. If not for the scar over your eye, I'd have thought I was still dreaming.
I was afraid you were dead. Found some dwarves here. Said they'd try to wake you, but you were cold as ice and you weren't breathing.
And yet you came in.
Who listens to dwarves these days? Speaking of which, they're probably getting antsy. We should go. Got a boat on the beach. Once we land, we'll head for Kaer Morhen. On horseback.
Right. Conventional means of travel. They're just better. Though a portal would be quicker.
And draw Eredin to us immediately. Rather not risk it. Besides, I hate portals.
Portallardan nefret ederim. Portalla gitmeyelim diyor kısacası.
Damn.
Haydi.
Listen, we gotta think of a way to...
Ulan cüceler. Aa, geldiler. Geldiler. Ne yapacağız? Aa, geliyorlar.
Get us out of here.
Know where we've gone. They'll know how to find me.
They already do.
Cüceler tekneyi alıp kaçmışlar. Da şeyler geldi bu arada. Kızın peşindekiler geldi. Neyse, tamam, ışınlandık. Kaçtık. Cüceler bizi bekleyeceğini söyledi. Tekneyi alıp kaçmışlar. Geri döndük Kaer Morhen'a, tamam.
Welcome back, child.
My, you've grown beautiful.
No point standing around. Come on, time to greet the
Daha dur, ne final kredisi?
You've not changed a bit.
Ana düşmanlarla savaşmadık.
All just like I remembered.
What?
Little sis.
Tris de gelmiş. Hangi ara geldi? Aha, Tris gördü.
They're all here. Everyone you asked for help. Avalok's resting in the tower, still in pretty bad shape. No reason to do it out here. Come inside.
O hep öyle gezer. Av yakında burada olacak diyeyim.
Wild Hunt will be here soon.
Maybe I'll give you two a moment.
Triss, please.
No, you must have missed each other terribly. A minute's delay won't hurt anyone.
Hepimiz gidelim ya.
No, we should get going. They're waiting for us.
Beklemeyelim. Şu kılıçları bir şey yapayım.
Tell us about the magic they use.
Their navigators open portals, rifts that we might counter the Dimeritium or our own.
Zırh yukarıdaymış. Neyse. Oraya da gideceğiz zaten galiba.
Not enough of us. It'll be a hard fight.
Biliyorum onu.
Ha! You found her. They told me the hunt was after her. That those buggers might burst in uninvited.
Biliyorum onu ya. Sonra bakarız ona.
It shall. You must just ignite it at the right moment.
Anair, Anadar, Volanda.
She's one of us, Geralt. No way we'll let him take her.
I know that look. Something eating you?
The hunt could arrive any minute.
Eskel.
Greetings, Wolf.
Eskel.
Need some peace. Gotta prepare.
Gwent oynamadığımız kaldı mı acaba?
Thanks for coming, both.
No need. By the way, it seems you forgot to invite me.
Oh, hold your excuses, Geralt. Vess vented on me all the way here. She's almost over it. Are we really to be so few?
Evet ama biz kazanacağız diyeyim. Gaza getireyim biraz.
Works when hunting and fighting beasts, not necessarily in full-scale battles. I certainly hope you know what you're doing.
We'll scout around a bit. Need to acquaint myself with the battleground.
Tamam.
Facing the wild hunt. A bit more intense.
Gwent oynayabileceğim biri yok mu ya?
Facing the wild hunt. A bit more intense than guerrilla warfare.
Bu zaten özel zırh. Bu değil ki normalde zırhı. Başka. Ben gidip kendim topladım bunu. Da başka zırhlar da var da bu zırhı ben güçlendirdiğim için bunu giyiyorum. Şu anda. Şu an olabilecek en yüksek seviyede şu an bu zırh seti. Yani ilk bunu buldum. Sonra bunu buldum. Aynen. O görev başarısız oldu işte. Yapmadık. Neyse önemli değil.
Get everybody together. Time to talk.
Demiştim bak, bir görev başarısız oldu. Yapmadığımız için. Neyse, diğerlerinin hepsini yapmıştık zaten. Sıkıntı yok.
Thank you for coming. The Wild Hunt will be here soon. They're coming for Ciri. Want to take her? We'll stop them.
How do you even know the hunt will show?
They always know where I teleport to. And they move from place to place in an instant.
So what's our plan?
Aridin, the king of the hunt. He's confident. He'll strike hard, hoping to defeat us with the force of the blow alone. We've got to take the initiative away from him, foil his plan.
I'll generate a magic dome over the fortress. It will scatter them, force them to land in the woods.
If they're dispersed out in the woods, we could hunt down small groups of riders.
Got our first volunteer for the hunting party. I'm the second.
The hunt will try to penetrate into the fortress through navigator portals. I can do nothing against this kind of magic, so you'll need to find and close as many as you can while hunting in the woods.
Lambert'll make us dimeridium bombs. Remember the formula?
Of course.
Excellent. Erden should work on the portals as well. I shall also give you each an amulet. Snap them in half and you'll become invisible, at least while you remain still or move slowly. Move abruptly, engage any foes, clash with them, and they will see you. Apart from that, they will be able to hear you and smell you. If you come across a large unit, do not attack. Signal Triss and she will provide support.
I'll look for your signal. As soon as I see it, I'll rain fire on the forest.
Ciri's most important in all of this. The hunt's after her, and we have to defend her at all costs.
What do I do?
Stay inside the keep. If they break through, come inside. We'll all converge to help you.
Out of the question. I can look after myself.
No one doubts that, child. But remember the most important moment when hunting a monster?
Wait for an opportunity.
After the council, I'll give you an amulet. If you use it, a ball of fire will land where you're standing, just in case.
What else do we have that we can use?
Since you plan to ambush the hunt in the woods, I could dig some trapping pits, blue stripe style.
Meaning?
Deep as the dark abyss, bottoms bristling with sharpened stakes.
I brought this Mahakaman mix. Flammable as bone-dry saltpeter and ploughing sticks to everything. We fill some barrels, stack them in a narrow passage, and fire them up at an opportune moment.
You know, we stand on a vast deposit of gas. If need be, I could open cracks in the earth, create explosions. I would need to prepare, though.
There's the laboratory and the workshop.
One thing to remember, we've got limited resources and even less time. We ought to decide what kind of weaponry will be most useful against the hunt.
Absolutely. We need to assign one type of weaponry each to the lab and workshop.
Who needs access to the lab?
I started brewing some potions. Like to finish, if you don't mind.
I could prepare more of those Witcher's traps, but I'd need all the lab equipment.
İksirler olur ya.
Always relied on potions. We should brew as many as possible.
Let's talk about the workshop. Been wanting to fix that breach in the wall, but we'll need the same tools to clear the rubble from the armory.
Rubble?
Haven't you heard? Roof caved in a couple of years back. There's some excellent swords in there. Swords we could use.
Filling in the breach seems just as important. They come through there, the siege will be over awfully quick.
Duryamayalım ya.
Fixing the breach in the wall's a priority.
We won't have time to do much else. Everything settled?
Yes, settled. We don't have much time, so let's get to work.
Let's sum up. Yennefer will create a magic barrier to repel the main assault. That should push the opposing force into the woods, where Lambert and Geralt will be waiting. They'll use Dimeridium to close the Navigator's portals, stop as many warriors as possible from entering the fortress. Triss will be waiting for their signal, then give the riders hell. All others will repel any foes who make it inside the fortress walls.
If anything goes wrong, we abandon the outer courtyard, pull back to the keep. Remember, Aridin can't get his hands on Ciri. That's most important. Let's look at the map of the fortress, figure out the details. Can't help feeling we've overlooked something important.
Don't think about it.
What's ready?
Haven't had much time to prepare, so not much, honestly. Your potions.
İksir. Ekstradan ne iksir verdin bana? Benim vardı zaten iksirlerim.
For everything.
I'll saddle the horses.
Yıldırım iksiri, üstün kırlangıç. Bunlar bende var zaten. Oha 32 seviye olduk. Nasıl olduk 32 birden? Kaç puan verdi? 500 tamam. Tamam. Yani. Tamam. Tamam. Burayı YouTube için bölüm sonu yapalım. Artık buradan sonrasında önümüzdeki bölümde devam ederiz YouTube'da. O zaman hepinize iyi günler. Görüşmek üzere. Hoşça kalın.